Hello YouTube, and welcome to this really cool thing we're doing here. This is a little tour of my setup. As you can see, we have quite low light in here, but you can see on my desk that I'm going to give you a tour of my radio equipment. Now, radio equipment meaning what I use for my shows. Now, as you can see, here's the microphone. That's a standard mic, and then over here we have that thing. That's my Skype mic. So there's two mics on this desk. We have Windows Vista. There's the keyboard, quite a nice little keyboard. And down here on the to the right of that, you can see to the right of my screen, if it'll let me show you. There it is. You can see part of my speaker system. There's my printer. Here's the beastly audio system, all turned on. It's a 5-piece stereo, Technics. Just zoom in so you can see it better. We've got the tape deck at the bottom. We'll focus on it. Let's have a look here. Get it focused so you can see it properly. There we go. Tape deck at the bottom. CD deck next one up. The amplifier is there with its associated controls and volume thing. And the radio. Now all of that's lit up right now because I've got it turned on. Now this at the bottom, this is my tower. You can see, pretty ugly damn thing. You've got a card reader there. Above that you've got your Western Digital MyBook hard drive. On the top there at the back. That there is a speaker to the right, and this thing, this ugly Brutus down here, is what's called the uninterruptible power supply, or UPS for short. Now what this does is it will basically tell you that you I don't know why that was flashing then. It was flashing and I don't know why it was flashing. I wonder if it was because I was running it a bit much. It's not doing it now. I'm going to drop to battery power and you'll see that these light patterns change. Now I've dropped onto battery power here and you can see that now we're pulling all four lights. That indicates that basically the computer will shut down as soon as it goes back on mains. We get that back. So we're basically running a system. Turn the hi-fi on and now you can see that we're really struggling. I don't know why that's doing that. I wonder if it's because it's just not man enough to cope with it. I don't know. But that's the UPS. That's the part of the system that I use to control the various aspects of my radio show. Now this cluttered heap under here is where all my connections go. Quite cluttered it is. So, because we're doing a radio show today, we're going to plug one of my many leads in. This is my mixer unit lead. Like that. That goes in there. All of these are for various things. There's 8 of them. All 8 sockets are used. And then up here, on top of the thing, you'll see a funny little box there. And there's a light on it. Now this is the mixer box. This is the part that controls the audio channels for said microphone. That all feeds up to this, which I've got in my hand. This is the audio interface. It's got 4 connectors to it. There's two different coloured connectors there. They allow you to send audio from your sound card, or via that, which is a sound card, via this, which is obviously a USB connector, for those that can see. So there's the USB lead. That will fit in here, in the front of Quinn. There's 4 ports there I can fit it into, so I've put that into the top of Quinn. Like that. Quinn recognises it, and as we can see, that light comes on, which means that now this is linked to this. Now that now indicates that we have a full show complement. This is my printer. It's a rather nice printer actually. It's a Samsung laser printer. And then of course we can't forget the chair. My office chair, which this arm here, for Leanne Harris's benefit, is broken. Very much so. I mean, that is just ridiculously broken. But there you go. The last thing of note is my guitar amp. This is my electric guitar amp. And it's a Vampire. You can sort of see it. It's not very clear, but let's see if we can zoom in on it so you can see the controls. There we go. That oval piece in the middle is basically a means to show that the amp is indeed doing something. So for example here you can see that it says 1 and it's lit up. It's lit up quite nicely actually. There it is. These are all the controls. You've got various things with lights on that show you what it can do. And it's really rather good. Now in the other room, take you into the other room right quick before the show starts. Oh yeah, we have an accordion. There's an accordion. There's one accordion. And then in this room we have, with things on top of it, which is actually going to get removed because it's not meant to be there. Sorry, Pooch. Oh look, I have dogs. On my bed I have dogs. There's a Boris. There's a Toby snoring. And somewhere underneath that lot is a little Miss Poppy. There she is. See if I can get her in focus so you can see her. There she is. She's laid on her side. This thing down here is the SID station. I wanted to show Leanne this. That is the SID I was talking about. That thing. Then we have the mighty Tyros. This is the keyboard we link it all to. Let's see if I can get a good shot of this keyboard. There it is. That's my whole Tyros keyboard link. And you can see the bass speaker down there next to some more keyboards. I've got another accordion here in its case. Let's quickly open that so you can see it. This is my Hohner. This is the one that's currently broken. There's my Hohner. That's my favourite accordion of the two. That's the one I often play when I need to. That's about it. I've got my laptop over there in its bag and a spare monitor. But apart from that, that's the tour of the room. I hope you've all enjoyed. Thanks for listening.